Hey guys, it is me, Sky, and today I'm going to be showing you how I got this look. It is a fall-toned half-cut crease with gold glitter, so it's glam, it's everything I love, and you've got a red lip. So obviously you could do a nude lip with this if you didn't want it to be as, you know, as heavy or whatever, or as dramatic of a makeup look, but I am all for the drama. Who am I kidding? Come on now. I love drama. I love being extra. So I did red lips, but obviously if you don't want to do red lips, you don't have to. But yeah, if you want to know how I got this look, then keep watching. So I'm starting off with the Zulu palette by Juvia's Place, and I'm taking the yellow color and I'm just building that up because yellow really does not show up well on my skin tone. It shows up a lot better on camera than I feel like it did in person, so I'm just building that up. Next, I'm taking orange and I am putting that further down in my crease, and I'm also building that color up as much as I can. And so what I like to do is start kind of small with shadows and then just keep building up the pigment, and that will help the look a lot more blended and seamless. So I'm just building that color up. Now I am taking the yellow again and I'm going around the edges of the orange to make sure that you can see that yellow color. Now I'm taking the NYX Ultimate palette and I'm taking that red color and I'm placing that directly in my crease, and what this is going to do is just deepen up my crease, and it's also going to help blend the orange with the red and the yellow to just make it all blended together and look really nice. So now I'm taking some tape on the sides, and this is just going to make it look sharp. Now I'm taking that brown shade, and I'm going to be honest, the brown shade in that palette is really bad. It was so hard for me to work with. It was giving me like barely any pigment at all. So as you can see, I was trying to build that up as much as I could, but it was so like low pigment. I had to get this shadow, which is from Colourpop, and I am putting that on my outer corner and into my crease to just deepen up the look more. And by the way, if you're wondering what the names of these shadows are or what I'm using at any point, every single product that I used is listed below in the down bar, so just check out the down bar to find out whatever it is that I'm using if you want to know. So now I'm taking the Tarte Shape Tape. You can use any concealer that you want to. I just liked this one because it's really light. And I'm using that to kind of cut my crease. I'm doing like a half cut crease, you could call it. And yeah, so I'm just cutting my crease right now. And dancing, apparently. I should have edited that out. Sorry. And yeah, so cutting my crease still. That's kind of what I'm doing. That's what I do, you know. And so I'm taking that Colourpop shade that I use and I'm adding that on the outer corner again. This is another Colourpop shadow, and I think it's called Chauffeur. Check the down bar to make sure, and it's so pretty. It's such a unique color to me. And I'm using that on my lid to set the base for the glitter that I'm going to put down, and it's kind of like a orangey gold. I think it's such a beautiful color. It's like nothing that I've ever seen before. I absolutely love it, but you could use just a gold shadow, but I do recommend using a gold so that the gold glitter pops a lot more. So I'm just repeating the same steps on the other side. So now I'm going to go back with the brown from the Juvia's Place palette, and I'm going to use a really small like smudger brush, and I'm putting that directly over where I cut the crease and blending it with that smudge brush, and that's just going to make the crease look a lot more cut and sharp. Now I am lining my eyes. I'm adding a wing on both eyes, and I'm using the Wet n Wild H2O proof liner. You can obviously use any liner that you want to, whether it be liquid, felt tip, you know, gel, whatever works for you. So now I'm taking my glitter, and the glitter is from JCat, and I am using Duo Lash Glue as the adhesive for the glitter. It works really good as a glitter adhesive, so I recommend it. You don't have to have a glitter adhesive. You can use lip gloss as a glitter adhesive. You just have to make sure that you don't use too much. You have to use a very, very small amount. Or you can use eyelash glue, or you can get glitter primer or glitter glue. NYX sells a glitter glue. I think E.l.f. has one, I believe. Yeah. So now I'm taking some tape, and what this does is you press it down on your skin, and it, picks the glitter up off your skin so that it doesn't show through your foundation. So I added lashes. Again, check the down bar to see what lashes, and now I'm color correcting. Orange color corrector, if you didn't know, cancels out darkness, so I really don't like to do my makeup without color correcting especially my upper lip, because I have like really bad darkness right there. So now I'm using foundation. And again, about color corrector, what happens in my opinion if I don't color correct with the orange above my lip is that a very like gray undertone shows up after I've finished my face in that area, and it's not cute and it doesn't look good. So that is why I color correct. I don't know how I feel about green color corrector for pimples and redness. I feel like every green color corrector I've ever used, it doesn't stay on really well. So I don't know, maybe I just haven't used a good one, I'm not sure. But I am just blending my foundation out. Make sure you take it down your neck. Now I am highlighting the LA Girl Pro Concealer. And if you didn't know, what highlighting does is basically you put it on the places on your face that are supposed to be high points, or, highlighted places of your face, which is under your eyes and like your cheekbones, your chin, your bridge of your nose, and your forehead. If you have a smaller forehead, you probably, wait, just kidding, I messed that up. If you have a big forehead, contouring is more important, and if you have a small forehead, highlighting is more important. So now I'm contouring using the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, and I contour before I bronze. That's how you make it where your contour doesn't look muddy. Next, I'm bronzing up my face and forehead. Now I'm contouring my nose, and I'm just using a lighter shade for that because I don't like my nose to be like harshly contoured. Now I'm taking a highlighter shade from that palette and highlighting the tip of my nose. So I'm using the Anastasia Dip Brow in the shade Chocolate to, line my waterline. And I'm using orange from the Zulu palette on my lower lash line. Now I'm taking blush, and this is the E.l.f. blush palette, and I'm using a corally blush color. And now I am sharpening up my contour. This step is like a must for me if I am messy with my contour, which I kind of was today, so I just, use powder and sharpen that up. So now I'm taking a light shade under my eyes, and what that does is just brings, more light to under your eyes, because I like my under eye area to be like very, very highlighted. I think that it just looks really nice. I enjoy it. So now the clip got messed up where I lined my lips, but I lined my lips with that lip liner, which is listed below, and now I'm filling them in with Primary 3 from the Anastasia lip palette, which is just a red color, and then I'm going over where I lined my lips on the outside with a brown color, and I think it's shade 6 from the palette, to just, I wanted my lips to be like kind of brown and red for fall, So now I'm setting my face with some setting spray and pressing that into my skin, which that just makes your skin look a lot less cakey. This is the Burberry Fresh Glow highlighter in the shade number 4, Rose Gold Glow. I really like this highlight because it's so skin-like. Like, it's not a really intense highlight. It just looks really nice and kind of, I'm not going to say dewy, but it just looks really pretty on the skin.